What's up everyone, and welcome back to another Path of Exile 2 market analysis video. So first off, for you guys that haven't seen the channel before, I recommend that you check out the Discord server in the video description, because we got a lot of explanation there and also some systems that might help you on making a lot of currency. So to get started with today's market analysis, especially for you guys that have joined the Discord server in the recent days or that have clicked on this video from the Discord server, there's something happening that we cannot describe as anything else but abnormal. So all the omens, especially the omen of sinistral annulment and the omen of sinistral erasure, are going through the roof. They are reaching prices that they have never reached before. So there is practically zero opportunity to invest into anything, because we are already at the max. It would have been nice if we had invested into the omens before, but there was no indication of the omens increasing so much in price, and there must have been some outside factor that we couldn't predict, like a big guild buying a lot of omens of that type, or a video being released on some kind of tutorial on how to multiply these omens, or how to make a lot of currency by using these omens, and now everyone is buying them. And they're buying them up until prices are finally at their max, which I believe is right now, and then they're going to crash again. So we're going to keep everything for today into the vines, and we're not moving anything until we see that the market is safe again. And that is just because if someone has kept their omens from, for example, 3 or 4 days ago, and they have, I don't know, let's say 5,000 sinistral null omens, and they now decide, okay, I want to sell because the prices are at their utmost that they will ever be, so I'll be putting in sell offers for all the offers that I can get, right? I take profit now, I will sell everything, so I have a shit ton of divines. Then that's going to lead to everyone else that has bought up these divines, that you can see from the buy and sell offers in the market ratio I show you real quick. That can lead to these people right here who are buying up these omens of sinistral null, and which is actually quite a lot of people, right? There's a guy offering 528 divines for omen of sinistral null. I believe that's 100 omens, and these guys, they will realize, okay, shit, the price is dropping and I need to get rid of all the omens that I got. So I don't follow along and I lose everything. And then the other guy that's also buying omens here, he's also going to realize, shit, the prices are going to drop, I need to sell. And then within 5 to 10 minutes, the prices are at what they should be, and the omen is not inflated anymore. So that could lead to, if I put in, for example, let's say 80% of the fund into these omens, that could lead to us losing about 50% of the value. Because the acceptable value for an omen of sinistral null should be 3 divines per 1. So 3 to 1. And it's at 6 to 1 now. If this price drops to 3 to 1 within 5 to 10 minutes or even until tomorrow, and we buy any of these omens right now for all the different trading strategies that we're normally doing, then that's going to lead to us losing a shit ton of currency, and we absolutely don't want that. So there's really nothing substantial to gain here and a shit ton to lose. So we're not going to do any of that, and we're going to wait until tomorrow, and hopefully prices will normalize again. And if not, we'll do a lot of research until then and try to figure out who has released a video on these omens being so great. Are there some patch notes that we haven't seen yet, or is there some kind of guild, I personally have a few contacts there, that is buying up all of the omens for whatever reason, right? For mirror projects or for some unforeseen dumb shit like gambling or something, right? So that's the situation for now, and we can back all of that up by looking at the data that we can see in this data sheet. For you guys that haven't seen these videos before, this is also accessible through the link in the video description, though I recommend that you download this Excel, because otherwise you won't see these graphs. So this is backed up by data, because especially if we look at the omen of Sinistral Null that you can see right here, and the omen of Sinistral Erasure that you can see right here, we have reached an average price value, and we are already dropping, right? It was even higher before. We have reached a value that has never been reached in the history of the past month, right? There's about 42, you can see that on the left, there's about 40 data points, so 40 days where this value hasn't been reached. So why the hell would you try to trade something that is so overvalued, right? There is no reason to do that, so we're not going to do it. Maybe because the other omens are not following along as much as the omen of Sinistral Null or the omen of Sinistral Erasure. Maybe there's an opportunity with the other omens, and I'll try, or we'll try, to do some stuff there, but there's of course no guarantee. So maybe the fund will not move until tomorrow, and it will kind of stay the same. Yeah, so we're waiting for an opportunity, because we don't want to make losses, right? We just want to make profits, and right now this is not a risk that we want to take. Considering the other developments that we can see in the long-term development graph, there is nothing significant except that the divine is already dropping, and of course the omens that we saw previously is severely increasing in their long-term value, though I believe that that will of course drop again, and these omens have no long-term investment value. So yeah, guys, that's about it, I believe. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask in the Discord. Go ahead and PM me if you have any special questions, right, that staff might not be able to answer. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.